Cisco Show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen, it's Christmas time. And when you talk about Christmas, you're talking about Italian tradition, the seven fishes. And here we are in West Norton here at Joe's Fish Market here. Just opened up. It's a great fish market. I have all kinds of fish. It got live crabs and the whole bit. And we're going to get the fish here, and we're going to go up to Greco-Roman, and we're going to cook them. We're going to cook them, and then we're going to staff of the Northern High School studio, TV studio, guys, the whole crew. We're going to cook the fish, and then we're going to eat them. And then we're going to have a celebration at the Greco-Roman where it's open for the seven fishes. And we're going to show you what seven fishes look like. In fact, over here, you got more than seven fishes. So come on, let's go inside and take a look and see the fish we're going to get. And we're going to cook them at Greco-Roman. And Mario is the chief cook. Here we go. And away we go. Hey, let's meet our friends here, right here at the fish market, Joe's Fish Market. You know, you hear the TV show, All in the Family? Well, this is All in the Family Fish Market. Let me tell you, here we got Papa, right? And he is Joe. Tell me something about it. You're the father, right?
Hello, it's Joe Short, all the family owner over here. We carry all the best food on Northeast Town.
Seafood. Now, how much experience? You had a store before?
Yeah, I've been working for food for 20 years.
Where?
On South Philly. And
South Philadelphia?
Samuel and Son, B&A.
Where?
B&A Seafood.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What street?
Lawrence Street.
Oh, yeah? Okay. And you're the wife,
I'm
right?
the wife. My name is Lynn. We've had this business for a little bit over 4.5 months.
Right.
So
where are you located? Right here in West Norton?
right here in West Norton. We are only a couple of minutes away from our store, so it's all local.
All right, and we're going to, you donated some fish, so we go up to the Greco-Roman, we're going to cook them. All right, now here's your son, right? Okay?
No, these are my brother-in-laws here, and right now
Tell me who you are.
I'm
all
James. This is my brother-in-law here, Joe. These are the
okay.
owners, and we're just working really hard to keep everything fresh right now. So if you like fresh seafood, definitely come check us out.
Right.
And you know, we just keep it fresh. Anything goes bad, we throw it out, and our prices.
What is this over here, bacalao? Let me see what the bacalao looks like.
This is our
Lift it up there.
bacalao here. They're pretty big. This is running about like $8.95 a pound here. And a lot of the Italian folks are coming out and enjoying it, so they're really happy because we're carrying the calamari, the bacalao, you know, everything that they need, and they can come to one spot and get everything.
Seven fishes,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Italian style. And how about the big? That's the kind you put it to your ear. You hear the ocean.
You can hear the ocean with this one.
Oh.
This morning, actually.
Yeah.
You know, my father bought some of them one time. He put in a refrigerator, and they climbed alongside the walls. Yeah, they climb. You know. So, listen, you got all kinds of fish here, and this is wonderful. And thank you for donating the fish. We're going to take up the Greco-Roman. We're going to cook them up, okay? And away we go. So lots of luck, and you're going to get a lot of my paisans up here to buy some fish. Okay? All right, let's go up and cook the fish, okay? Here we go. Thank you. I'm over here at Greco-Roman, right over here at West Norton on Ridge Pike. Oh, my God, we're getting ready for the seven fishes. The seven are very traditional Italian on Christmas Eve. We have seven fishes for the seven sacraments, you know. It's a religious and a real tradition, you know. And so I just came back from Joe's Fish Market, which is right down the street from Greco-Roman at the new fish store. Oh, my God, look at the fish. I got calamari here. I got shrimp. I got the flounder. I got the salmon. And I'm going to get this, and I'm going to give it to Mario. Mario is the owner and the chef. You know, when you get to a restaurant and you have the owner as a chef, you know the food is good and it don't change, okay? You get some of these restaurants, all of a sudden they get change cooks every week and the taste changes every week. So here we are getting ready for the seven fishes. Merry Christmas, and away we go. Where's the help here? Where's the help? Hey, Mario.
Hello, my name is Mario Vadarlis. I am the owner of, chef owner of Greco-Roman restaurant, which is located at 2541 West Main Street in West Norton, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to cook the seven fishes, which is an Italian tradition. It takes place on Christmas Eve. It's known to be in this area only, in the Philadelphia area. And today we're going to cook shrimp. These are 21.25, and when you say 21.25, it means the counts per pound. When you go to the supermarket and you see 21.25, 16.20, it means how many shrimp you get per pound. Okay, these are from the Caribbean. Caribbean is known for their shrimp, the best shrimp you can get. We'll always get our seafood fresh. This is calamari. This calamari, we're gonna deep fry it, and this is from Greece. We're gonna cook fresh smelts that come from Portugal. There's Portugal, Greece, Spain, and Italy, and Morocco are one of the best areas where you can get smelts, the best in the world. We're gonna do grilled flounder. Actually, we're gonna do fried. One piece we're gonna fried, and one we're gonna do grilled. And this is a fillet of flounder. United States has excellent flounder. You eat plenty of them, and definitely it's a good place to get your flounder. We're gonna do grilled octopus. This octopus comes from the waters of the Mediterranean and Greece. This is one of the 8 octopus, any of the 8 legs, actually. Okay. Then over here we have clams. We're gonna do steamed clams. And of course, plenty of clams, good clams in the United States. This is a great place to get your clams from this country. These over here are New Zealand mussels. They are known for the size. They're huge. They're very, very big. That comes frozen, which is fine. I mean, it's been, as long as they've been handled properly, right temperatures, and I mean, I prefer this kind of mussels because they have a lot of meat. And over here we have the Atlantic salmon. Alaska is the best place for salmon. There's no doubt about it. So this is from the waters of the Atlantic Ocean, and we're gonna have a grilled salmon. And we're gonna start with the clams. We're gonna do steamed clams. All right, so we're gonna do steamed clams. What you wanna do is you wanna make put hot water on the bottom, and then you can put like a screen right on top. You want the water not to cover, not to touch the screen. Then you just put the clams right on top. And you put a lid. That would take, I would say, about 5 to 7 minutes until the shell is wide open. Any shells that are not open completely, you have to discard, not to eat it. Okay? So it's very, very simple. You have the fire on medium. And give it about 5-7 minutes, and you got your first fish of the Christmas Eve.
7 fishes.
Now we're gonna move on with the mussels. I'm gonna cook them in red sauce. Red. What we want is get a pan, put that on high. Okay, we're gonna put just a little bit of olive oil. All right, we're gonna have mussels in red sauce. So we got the pan in a high heat. We're gonna put a little bit of good olive oil. extra virgin I like to cook. Okay, we're gonna bring that up a little bit to a temperature, and you can check that. You can put your hand right on top and see if it's getting warm. It takes about a minute, not too long, and you just put face down the meat. You see that?
Oh, face down.
You hear the sizzling? Yeah. So it doesn't take much for the oil. So we're gonna just brown it just for a little bit. A minute. We're gonna save the juice. We're gonna use the juice. Now we're gonna put a little bit of fresh garlic, about a spoon. We're gonna get that a little bit, the garlic to be brown, not dark. You don't wanna burn it. And now we've got some good wine. Always use a wine that you like, and so you put a little bit in the food and a little bit you drink. So you just add about 2 ounces of wine. Now you want that wine to get all the flavors from the pan. You get all that flavor. And now you can add a cup of tomato sauce. This is, you can use any tomato sauce you like. Okay, the one that you can buy from the supermarket, the one that you really, if you make your own sauce, you can do that. And then you can use that juice that you already have from the clams, from the mussels. This is your stock.
Oh, good. This is the flavor. That's flavor.
And you can add a little bit of salt, pepper as well. And you can add a little bit of parsley. And a little bit of basil. Now, if you use tomato sauce, you put a little bit of sugar as well to get that tomato flavor, the acid, out of the
Italian style.
sauce. Yes.
Italians do that.
Okay? And you want to face down your mussels.
Face down.
And
That's the
they
trick.
only take 2 minutes. All these are so easy and quick to make.
Good.
Okay?
Okay.
So this is done. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna make a shrimp scampi. Okay? We have this fish over here, this shrimp. Now, you have the shell on. What you do with the shell, you clean it off, you peel it off, okay? And you use these shells to make your stock, your fish stock, okay? You put this in a little bit of water. You can add a bay leaf, a little bit of celery, carrots, and onions. And you bring that to a boil and reduce it. And I would say it depends on the amount that you're making. You have to reduce the whole volume to at least half. So that gives you a really fish stock to use for your shrimp scampi, which I already have some ready over here for fish stock. So after you clean that shell, you want to make sure you want to devein. So you just take a knife and you just slice it right open. And usually there is a vein over here and the intestines of the shrimp. And you just take that all out. Okay? So you have a nice clean shrimp. So now we're gonna make a shrimp scampi. We're gonna put that here on high. We're gonna use good olive oil. Again, that would take about a minute. The olive oil to come to a temperature. Okay, and we're gonna brown our shrimp. Give it about a minute. We're gonna put our shrimp. You can hear sizzling already.
Yep.
Doesn't take that long.
That's sizzling, right? Sizzling, yes.
And can I have a... So once we're gonna brown it on both sides.
Shrimp scampi.
Yep. The shrimp doesn't take long to cook, about 2 minutes. Everything is so easy and fast. So now we're gonna put just a little bit of garlic, about a teaspoon. You know, Italians like to eat a lot of garlic.
Oh,
Ah.
oh. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna let that garlic brown a little bit. Now we're gonna put a little bit of good wine.
Right.
Always on scampi you have to use white wine,
White wine.
not red. In the red, anything that you make red, you can either put white or red, whatever one you like to drink.
White for fish and red for meat.
Yes.
Whee!
And we say, mangia, mangia.
Manja, manja.
Now we'll get all the flavors from the pan.
Oh, that's
And now we'll put the fish stock that we already prepared.
That's what you were talking about.
Yes,
Right.
beforehand.
That's from the shells. Very good. That gives it the flavor.
Yes.
There's
Now we're gonna put a little bit of butter.
a little butter. Butter goes with seafood, right? Butter.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me.
You need butter?
What happened to my butter? Okay. And we'll have the butter, and we're gonna roll it in the flour, and that gives the sauce, thickens the sauce. That's the secret. The butter, of course, gives a flavor, but the flour is a thickening agent. I'm gonna put that right into our pan. And then we're gonna put a little bit of lemon. We're gonna squeeze
Right.
the lemon, half a quarter of a lemon. We're gonna squeeze that,
You don't want over flavor.
and then you just dump the lemon, leave it in. You wanna get the flavor from the outside, from the lemon. And then I like to use, that's optional, a lot of people, I like to use fresh cut
What is it?
scallions.
Scallions.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Just put
That's
that towards the
optional.
end.
That's
That's optional.
Yeah.
That's not, but I like the flavor of the scallion
Right.
on the scampi. Okay, and there you go. Look at this.
It's a red skin. Oh my.
Look at
Manja,
the color. And you're
Good.
all set to go.
All right.
All right, now we're gonna cook the calamari and smelts. They're so easy to make, but it's very important. The key is to have fresh seafood, not frozen. That's the difference, okay? So we're gonna put the calamari in the flour.
This is the trick.
It's just plain flour, okay? You can use any flour you like, as long as it's not a baking flour. All-purpose flour will do the trick, okay? we'll just mix, make sure the whole calamari gets covered. Okay? And you put it on the screen over here.
Get all the loose stuff
Get
out.
all the loose stuff out. Yep.
Right.
You're gonna make sure that
This is calamari.
calamari,
Right.
yes. And now,
And they call them octopus? Dude, that's different.
no, octopus is different.
we're gonna see that later.
Yes, we're gonna see
Okay.
that later.
Yeah.
And you
This
just
is
put it-
calamari.
Calamari.
You can just fry and also you put them in a
And
sauce.
grill,
too.
yes, yes, yes.
Very good. I like it.
Yes. And you put down, this is it. You put down the calamari, and it's time and temperature is very important. Okay? The time has to be about 2 minutes. I have a timer already over here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And at home, of course, you don't have a frylator, but you make sure you have that big Dutch pan or some kind of a pan that you can just, where you deep fry your every day. And make sure that oil comes to a high heat. You want a very hot oil, not warm. It has to be really, really hot, okay? And also the smelts, the same way. We're gonna get the smelts, put them in the flour,
This
all-purpose flour, okay? Make sure it's not a baking flour. You're gonna wanna bake. You wanna mix it up again.
the calamari, if you cook them too much, they become rubber.
Rubber,
right?
yes.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
You don't want that.
You don't want that. Or if they're gonna be cooked too little, then you might get sick. You might not have the right temperature.
Go swimming
Okay.
out of a sink.
Exactly. So again, the smelts are ready to go.
Oh, they're going to have deep fry, right?
Deep fry. Of course, at the house, you don't have the deep fryer. You just get that on your stove. A little bit of oil. Make sure you have plenty of oil. Not. Make sure that fish, the calamari, the smells are covered with oil.
Right.
Okay, high heat.
Yeah. It's not like cooking
Okay.
eggs. You don't.
Yes.
You're not frying eggs.
Put it down, and again, for smelts, I like to cook them a little bit crispier, and I have a timer, usually about 5 minutes.
Right. 2 minutes.
this
2
is-
minutes for the calamari. And
Yes,
5
about
for
5 minutes for smelts.
Smelts. Good.
Okay, now we're gonna do a deep fried flounder. We're gonna need fresh fillets of flounder. We're gonna put them in a flour. Okay. Then we're gonna make an egg wash. Basically, it's eggs combined with milk. Okay. I use 3 eggs because this is when you have to cook a lot of flounder. Basically, for 2 fillets, you don't need 3 eggs. You can just put 1 egg and just about 4 ounces of a cup of milk. But now I'm just, for Christmas Eve, usually you have a lot of friends and family, so you cook a little bit more.
Right.
And here I have about 2 cups of milk. So 3 eggs, 2 cups of milk, regular milk.
Yeah, you
Okay.
put- in other words, you put more water in the soup. You got company.
Exactly. And you just, mix everything over here. Whisk it.
And then
Make sure
make sure the eggs are broke.
the eggs are broke. Exactly.
Right. In other words, you put then you put the flour first.
Yeah,
in
you
this
do.
here, the milk
Now-
and egg, and then in the
Yes.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you have, this is your breading station over here.
Right.
You need 3 things. You need your flour. You make sure you cover the flounder with
Cover it.
the flounder with flour. You put it in your egg wash, covered, and then you put it on breadcrumbs. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs you like.
Seasoned sometimes too.
This
sell seasoning.
This is the timer for the smells already. The smells are done. So now, when you do one time, you get a very fine, very, very thin coating. Some people like a thicker coating. So you do this twice. You do it one more time. You put it, if you like to get a thicker coating, you put this again on flour.
Oh, and it makes look, in the restaurant, they put about 3 or 4 times, they look like.
I'd say you keep going and going and going, and then you got like a giant flounder.
And the fish is there about an inch
And then you
long,
put it again on breadcrumbs.
A half a pound of breadcrumbs.
That's it. And you say, what a big flounder, had a big portion. That's the
Okay.
secret in restaurants. You gotta give a little bit and make it look huge. So your flounder is ready. And
There we
now
go.
you put it,
Deep fry.
you're gonna deep fry it, yes.
Okay.
Our smelts are done.
Melts are done. Hey,
And-
we're going to eat all this stuff
Oh,
afterwards.
yes, of course.
Okay. Make sure.
And then you just make sure you cover. There's plenty of oil, so you cover the flounder, okay? At home, of course, you have the stove. So again, make sure you have a hot oil
Good.
and plenty of that. You can use any kind of, you can use corn oil, vegetable oil, you can use olive oil, any kind of oil you like.
Good. Okay.
So that's what. Okay, now we're gonna do grilled octopus. For the octopus, when you get it fresh, of course, to make a nice tender octopus, you have to beat the octopus at least 100 times. You can do it on the floor. You can do it anywhere, outside, on the rock, okay, anywhere you like. And that what tenderizes the octopus. Or you can, when you get it fresh, you can put it in the freezer and leave the octopus there for at least a day. The freezer tenderizes the octopus as well. So there are 2 ways of tenderizing the octopus, okay? So I already beat the octopus. I made sure the octopus was dead, so we had no battle. I was the winner, so you see it's dead.
Well, they're purple.
Okay.
How come it's purple? That shoot out purple fluid?
Yeah, they have the ink, which is like a black purple
Yeah.
color.
Is that any good?
Oh, you make excellent sauce out of that ink, and I put it on the top of the raviolis.
That's where that song came, the Purple People Eater.
Very, very nice. So it's very plain and simple. You just take the octopus and put it on the grill. Actually, this is a charbroiler. I like to charbroil my octopus.
You didn't cook that or anything. That's just
No,
the
no.
way it is. That's
Yes,
raw.
yes.
Okay? Well, you didn't boil it or anything. It's
No.
just the way it is.
Okay? And these parts are from the head of the, that's the head of the octopus.
head?
And I sliced it.
How many legs do they have? Usually.
8. Usually they say octopus, they have 8. But you never know. You might find 6 or 7,
Yeah.
right? You never know.
Yeah, maybe I might have a shortage of them.
Shortage.
Yeah.
And also we're going to do the Atlantic salmon over here. It's no seasoning. I like personally to season my seafood towards the end,
Oh,
after,
I see. Yeah, because
you know.
because you can put the seasoning afterwards. Because if you put it on before, you can't take it away, but you can always add, right?
You can always add, exactly. I
right.
always do. I
Good.
like to do my seasoning at the end,
Good.
not in the beginning.
Good.
Okay, and
That looks fresh. That looks
and
nice.
it's very, very fresh. And you just put it on the charbroiler. You can do this in the pan as well. You can have a saute pan at the house, and you just put a little bit of olive oil, and you just cook it both sides, and you're good to go.
Good.
You can create any kind of plate with salmon. You can put salmon as a main course. You can use it on top of a salad.
Yeah.
You can make a salmon salad.
Put it with spaghetti. I got spaghetti sauce. Yeah.
Yes, anything, any kind of sauce, it goes very, very well.
Spaghetti with
And
sauce.
basically, it would take about 10 minutes on each side for the salmon. It depends on the thickness of how thick.
yeah.
You know, if it's thinner, it takes less time. You just want to make sure that there is no pink on the inside, especially on seafood. not
sure it's
pink.
cooked.
Make sure it's
cooked,
all
yeah.
the way cooked.
Make sure it's fresh. Right.
Done.
Alabanza.
Boom.
Okay, ladies, thanks a lot for allowing us to come into your living room and watching this show. But we're having a wonderful time here at the Greco-Roman, and Mario and his help over here, waitresses and waiters and maitre d'. So I want everybody to have a nice, good, Merry Christmas and fill your stomach with good food, okay? And don't drink too much. Be nice. Enjoy life. Life is sweet, tender, and complete. So until we meet again, God bless each and every one of you. And Merry Christmas. You hear what I said? Merry Christmas. Thank you. Adios, amigos.